In this video, I'm going to show you how to write a Band 9 answer for a diagram in IELTS Writing Task 1. You will learn how to structure your answer, how to use advanced grammar and vocabulary, and more tips and tricks to improve your band score. If you're going to take your IELTS soon, check out my IELTS materials. There I teach you everything you need to score high. I show you step by step how to give high scoring answers. And of course, we do many practice tests together, so you will feel confident for your test. You can find the link in the description below. And now let's get started. Let's take a look at the task. First, there is a statement which tells you what the diagram is about. The following diagram shows the steps needed to build a new house. As you can see, there are lots of steps. The steps are given in a row from top to bottom. After the description of the diagram, you are told to summarize it and write at least 150 words. It's super important that you don't just start writing. Begin by looking at the diagram to decide what the important points are to summarize. Have a closer look at this diagram. The main thing you can notice is that there is a series of steps and that some of them have examples. The other thing you can see is that inspections happen at the same time as many of the steps. You must include that detail, but you need to think of a good place to put it in the answer. With those big points in mind, you can start writing. Here's my first sentence. This process diagram describes the steps required to build a new home, beginning with the planning stages and ending with a completed house. The sentence starter this process diagram describes is from my template. I always use templates for IELTS writing. Templates are great because they help you write a high-scoring answer. They give you sentence starters which include great vocabulary and organize your answer. This helps you get a better band score. When writing your answer, you simply write down the sentence starter and then you finish the sentence with ideas of your own that fit the topic you were given. To get all the templates you need, click on the link below and check out my IELTS materials. You can find templates for all IELTS writing tasks there. So for all charts in task 1, such as pie charts, line graphs, diagrams, and so on, and all questions in task 2. For example, agree-disagree questions, advantage-disadvantage questions, and much more. As you can see, you just write down the sentence starter, and then all you have to do is paraphrase the topic to finish the sentence. I changed need to required and house to home, but the rest is about the same. Why didn't I paraphrase the rest? Because there is no reasonable way to paraphrase this part. Lots of IELTS students paraphrase too much and the meaning changes, and then their band score goes down. So only paraphrase words that can be paraphrased without changing the meaning. I made the sentence a bit longer using beginning with the planning stages and ending with a completed house. I wanted to show that I can see the general trend of the diagram. Remember that the task states that you must summarize the main features of the diagram, so it's important to describe the general trends if you want to score high. Let's move on to the body paragraph. Don't forget to indent the first line, because paragraph structure is important. First, the house building begins with planning, which includes finding a contractor, designing the house, and securing money to pay for it. Here, every step of the diagram has the same importance. That's why I used the sentence starter first. After that, I gave the first step. As you can see, I combined the details into the main step of planning, using which includes. I could make that a separate sentence, but I don't want to include too much detail. Plus, this is a great opportunity to show a useful grammatical structure. Lists. When you write a list of things joined by and, all the things need to be the same grammatical structure. I show the IELTS examiner I know this because I used finding a contractor, designing the house, and securing money to pay for it. All of these are ing nouns made from verbs followed by an object. Securing money is a paraphrase for get financing. Always remember to paraphrase where it's possible, because this shows the IELTS examiner that you have a broad vocabulary, which will improve your band score. That's plenty of detail for one step, so we move on to the next one. Once permits are obtained, the work at the site begins and the foundation is laid. Once something has been done is an awesome linking word from my template. It sets up a sequence. In other words, one thing is done, then the next happens. The thing after once comes first. So it shows that first the permits are obtained or gotten. Then the work starts. After that, the foundation is laid. Foundation is laid is a common expression. You can say built or made, and there is no problem. Be careful about using expressions like this. If you don't know the exact meaning, you can make a mistake, and it's harder to understand your answer. You will get a better score with regular words than with idioms that are used wrong. I want to stress that I also combined 3 of the steps on the diagram in order to make this sentence. Remember, this is a summary, not a detailed discussion. By the way, if you want more sample answers for IELTS writing, hit the like button and write yes in the comments. If you want something else, tell me your video wish in the comments so I know what you would like to see on this channel. Here's the next sentence. At this point, framing is done, including large features such as the walls and doors. At this point is a great linking word to introduce more information. This process diagram is great because I can demonstrate my use of passive verbs. Framing is done is passive. Normally you would say someone does the framing, but I don't know who does the framing, so I use this tense. Such as is another awesome tool. It allows you to add a few examples without making a completely new sentence. I also decided not to include windows because I don't want to look like I'm writing every single detail I see. I'm choosing a few main features of the diagram. Remember that the question asks you to summarize the information by reporting the main features, so you should not report every single feature. Time for the next step. Then the exterior roof and siding are completed, followed by the interior. Then is an awesome word to transition to the next step. Here I'm combining 2 steps into one sentence again. This sentence is fairly simple, but it shows that the outside is done, then the inside. Do you remember that I talked about the extra step to decide, the inspections? I'm going to include it now. Meanwhile, inspections occur at all of the stages, from preparing the site to finishing the interior, to ensure that the residence is safe and meets standards. Meanwhile shows that this action happens at the same time as other actions. I explain which other actions using all of the stages from preparing the site to finishing the interior. I also add the reason for doing the inspections, since that is also written on the diagram, to ensure that the residence is safe and meets standards. This is a good place to paraphrase, since compliance with rules can be said many different ways. I used meets standards. Did you notice I changed house to residence too? This is a great paraphrase which will improve my band score. If you decide to put this information at a different point in the answer, that's okay. It's important, so you need to talk about it. However, there are no rules about the structure of your answer. For example, you could add the inspections after the final step is over, or you could mention it at the start. There are no right and wrong ways to describe a process diagram. You just have to explain things clearly enough that a person who can see the diagram understands the main ideas. We still have one more step on the diagram to talk about, so we will write about it here. Finally, it is time for other details that are not directly related to building the house, like landscaping and exterior painting. Again, I used a linking word. Finally is a great way to show that this is the last step. I didn't want to use including or such as, since I used both of those earlier in the answer. I don't want to repeat myself. Therefore, I used like. This way I demonstrate that I have a wide vocabulary. Note that like needs to be followed by a noun. Here this is landscaping and exterior painting. Now we've described the diagram, so we can end the answer. Don't forget to indent the final sentence, since it is also the concluding paragraph. Looking at the diagram, it is clear that overall there is a straightforward process, from planning through preparing the site and building to having a home that is ready to live in. I used looking at the diagram, it is clear that overall from my template. After that, I said it shows a straightforward process, since the diagram doesn't have a very big trend or change. I gave the start and end points of the process, planning to having a home that is ready to live in. I also added through preparing the site and building to show that I understand the order of the steps well. You can see that the last step on the process diagram is adding details, but I used the idea of living in a house. That's the goal of the process, and it summarizes the purpose of the diagram. We are done with the answer. Don't forget to check the length to make sure it's over 150 words. My answer is 165 words. That's fine. Don't try to make your answer as long as possible. You need to make your answer clear and concise. If you put in too many details, the IELTS examiner might think that you don't know how to summarize an idea. Therefore, write over 150 words, but don't worry if it is not much more than that. The point is that you use excellent vocabulary, grammar and linking words to explain the diagram to someone who cannot see it. Be sure to proofread for grammar and spelling errors and paraphrase if you can. Then you're done. That's it. That's how to write a Band 9 answer for a diagram in IELTS Writing Task 1. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click the bell icon so you're notified when the next video comes out. Also, share this video with your friends so they can improve their IELTS score too. See you in the next video.